And what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Weekend Warbucks. Still gonna come up with a pretty good name for that one day soon. Anyways, today we're gonna learn how you can super duper clean your windshield with just a few items. Let's get on with it. So with winter coming up, and especially also we are now still in this weird bug season. By the way, we are in my garage today because it is like October 1st and I still have my air conditioner on. I don't know what's going on besides global warming. Fight me if you don't think that's the answer. Anyways, so what's going to be happening today, a couple of items that we're going to be using to super duper ultra clean your exterior of your windshield. Like I said, we are in this weird bug season, and this is also going to help in the winter also whenever you're trying to get like salt off of your windshield or just, you know, have overall clarity. Hell, I don't care if this is spring or summer. You always want a nice clean windshield. Am I right? I'm right. So the few items that we're going to be using today is, first things first, is going to be a clay bar. Now, you can get any of these clay bars at like your local AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts, whatever. I use like a Meguiar's one. Now, this is a very soft clay, so that's why I like to use it on my windshield itself, so I don't have to worry about it really marring my windshield, if that's even a thing, if you that could happen. I mean, because I've seen some people on YouTube, I'm like, I don't even know how you just did that to your car, but you just did it. Also, you're gonna be getting like a quick detailer spray that comes with the clay itself, not specifically this one. And also what we're gonna be using today is this. Now, this was something that I came across by accident because I was looking on how I can get a pet stain out of my carpet, and one of the suggestions was like rubbing alcohol, and then it showed like a list of 980 other things that you can use rubbing alcohol for. And this is one of those things where I'm like, I'm really mad that I haven't been using this before because it does one hell of a job. This is rubbing alcohol with water, like a nice 50-50 blend. So this is a 26 ounce bottle right here. So if it's 26 ounces, 13 ounces is rubbing alcohol and 13 ounces is water. And this literally cuts through everything. Reason being that I say that is because when I have my truck, and I've stated before on this channel that I used to be a former smoker, your windows just get awful. And I started actually using this within the past couple of weeks. And oddly enough, what I thought my windows were clean, they weren't. I was still pulling tar off of my windows when I thought my windows were clean. So that is what kind of did it for me on this solution. I would recommend this. I don't think I would use it on tinted windows because I think it's too harsh for the tint itself. So we're just gonna stick strictly with the windshield. Now that I'm done blabbering, let's get on with the cleaning and show you how it's done. All right, folks, so this is how we're gonna get started today. One, don't mind my belly, just have a little bit of lunch, probably too much lunch. Anyways, so another reason that I'm gonna be using clay on this, because I've also seen people that like to use steel wool on their windows. Now, I have done that, and the steel wool, obviously, you're getting the super duper mild one, meaning like, I think it's like 0.0000, I think is what the, I don't know, the abrasiveness, I don't know what you want to call it, with steel wool is, but yeah, it does a good job, it really does, but at the same time, I'm one of those people that I'm like, I still don't really trust it. You know, it's like you wouldn't clean your paint with steel wool, so why would you clean your windshield with steel wool? And I know, you know, obviously your windshield doesn't have a clear coat on it, but it's one of those things that goes in my mind. My windshield does have some bugs on here. I don't know if the camera's going to be picking it up. Chances are it probably won't be. But as I was standing here, you know, I've already got the clay bar ready, so it's hanging out. It's not moving anywhere. So we're going to start by spraying down the windshield. Now, normally this would be something that you would do after you get done washing your car. So you're just picture like all the major stuff already taken off your windshield, and this is all the fun junk that has been left behind. I like to really spray this down for all the lubricity with your clay bar. I just start out at the very bottom, work my way up. Some people like to start up, work their way down. It's on whatever. I mean, I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not one of those weirdos on the internet. So as I'm doing this, I can already feel certain spots that are sticking, and you just got to kind of work through them, like especially up here. It's the best thing to do is always, you know, whenever your clay is sticking, you know you're in a rough spot. And this right now feels pretty good overall. I'm just going up and down now, as you can see. Back across. And, yep. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but look at all this grossness that's right here. Can you see this? Can I focus in on this? But yeah, it's pretty gross, and now we still have to do the other side. So this is why I'm saying use some clay. Gross side. Let's use a clean side. All right. All right, we are just going to give you an idea of what both sides of this clay look like. This is just after I cleaned what I thought was clean on my windshield. So this is pretty freaking gross. Definitely gross. All right, so and now that I have officially cleaned my windshield, and this is just disgusting, very disgusting. Also, fun note, if you drop your clay on the ground, you got to throw it out. All right? Don't ever put it back on your car because you do run the risk of scratching your car, and that is something that you don't want to do to your own vehicle or anyone else's that you plan on cleaning. So now that we have all this junk on the windshield here, we're just going to give us another quick spray down, you know, just to help clean it up just a tad bit. Take your microfiber cloth. If you have a regular towel, hey, I guess that's what you have, because not everybody has high quality plush microfiber towels like I have. So keep that in mind. Now, sure, the windshield looks great right now, but we still have some more cleaning to do. Let me finish up the other side. All right, now we're going to be moving on to the kind of last step. Now, the reason I say that is because I know some people like to apply like a RainX or some kind of sealant to their window, which I love to do. I already have a good sealant on my windshield. Will this take it off? I'm not going to say it's going to take it off, but I'm going to say it's probably going to lessen it. Lessen the durability, the overall performance of the sealant. So yeah. Now, I know a lot of people use this for this mix. Remember, it's 1-to-1. This mix of rubbing alcohol and water, just regular water. You don't have to buy like any ultra distilled or anything like that, or spring water or whatever. I know a lot of people use this to, like, say if you were applying decals on your car or something like that. You would spray this on your paint, because it will remove like any waxes or polishes that you will be able that you had used on your car. This way you can get a full clean surface, and that is something very important to do. I think this is probably something that you should do before you put tint on your windows, because I know tint can be a pain in the butt to put on before you use like the soapy water or whatever that is, because you want to have super clean windows before you apply tint. So as I can see here, like, it's definitely 1,000 times better. And I know that sounds weird considering we just cleaned it, but I mean, the shine on it is just ridiculous. Hopefully we're going to be able to pull this outside. This way you can take a look at it and see what you think. But again, let's finish up the other side and let's get it going. So clean. The smell can be a little much. If you've never used rubbing alcohol for anything, yeah, it's something where you're like, wow, really? Are you sure I'm just not spraying Jack Daniels on my window? Yeah, that's literally what it kind of reminds you of. Don't ever drink rubbing alcohol. It's very, very bad. And the other kind of plus with rubbing alcohol, it kind of dries by itself. So there's really 0 streak marks also, which is another great plus. which I love about it. So that's a good thing too. All right, so before we take this car outside to take a look at the windshield, here's another option that I was talking about. I use Jet Seal. Now, Jet Seal is from Chemical Guys, and I've used this on my windows, and I think it does a fantastic job for like even rain repellent itself. You know, it kind of gives that RainX effect, and I think it does very, very well, and it does not wear off very quickly. I can say that is because we had a very, 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 very rainy summer, and I remember applying this probably May, maybe June, if my memory serves me correctly, and it lasted all summer long, and I can't say enough good things about this. I would do this, especially also with winter coming up. You know, if you're worried about maybe like snow staying on your windshield or ice, I think this might help with that. Don't quote me on that. I know it would help with the paint. And help, you know, block from any kind of salt or anything like that, you know, destroying your paint. But this is just an option, putting this out there, not, you know, telling you to go ahead and do this, but this is probably something on the lines of if you're tired of using things like RainX and you want a more permanent solution, I would go with the Jet Seal. Take it from a guy that had plenty of experience with it this summer. Just putting that out there.
All right, so as you can see, hopefully you can see this. Any spots that you do see on the windshield are unfortunately stone chips. Remember, this car is 13 years old. It's just 2017. I'm looking to trade it in, actually. Looking for the right deal, and I know that's a pain in the butt to do. But, yeah, so that's my idea on how to clean a windshield. I think it turned out pretty good.
All right, guys, that's going to be today's show. If you use this method, go ahead, hit me up on Instagram at Michael Warbucks. Let me see your results. Don't forget to hit me up on Twitter. Also, check out my Facebook page. All that fun stuff, links down in the description below. All of this is super easy stuff that you can do, and it should cost you under like $10 total. And it's an easy way to use it all year round, especially that alcohol. That's something that you can use even in the winter. Like say you do end up with ice on your windshield, you can spray pure rubbing alcohol on the ice and it just melts it right away. So, you know, fun winter hack for you there. That's going to be it, guys. Again, if there's any new products that you would like me to test, leave that down in the comments section below. I'll try my best to get to it. And that's going to be it, guys. Have a great day. Stay awesome. And I can't wait to see your clean cars. All right, we'll see you then, guys.
Damn.